A lot of our people, we sleep. We sleep. While y'all sleep, there's a lot of things going on right now. Gas prices steady going high, and y'all don't understand that the enemy is out to get y'all. Read.
For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
Hey, you know what this talking about? This talking about how the so-called white man get together and they sit down and they try to plot on how to keep black people in the hood. That's what they do. Why y'all think all the black people always stay in the hoods where the rundown houses at? Why y'all think it's that? This is how they consult against us, and they have become our enemies. Watch this, read.
The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes.
And it say the tabernacles of Edom. In the Bible, Edom is a so-called white man. That's what they ain't never teaching y'all in the church. That's why a lot of our people don't even believe in God, because the church has done us a disservice. Continue to read that. Psalms chapter 83. Read.
The book of Psalms 83 and verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God.
So our forefather David is telling God not to keep silence by the things that they are doing to us. But God gonna continue to punish the so-called black man because he don't want to do what he told him to do. That's why all our people keep getting shot down in the street. That's why we always going to funerals, mama's crying. Drive-bys happening, little kids getting shot.
Right.
They just had a little kid get shot for the Easter bash. Ain't nobody talking about that. Everybody shucking and jiving and chilling and cooling, getting high, getting loaded, but ain't nobody talking about the killings that's going on in the community. Ain't nobody talking about that. When the real men gonna stand up?
Right.
That's my question. That's what I want to know. Give me Psalms chapter 91 and verse 16. Read that.
The book of Psalms chapter 94 and verse 16. Who will rise up for me?
God is saying, which one of you so-called black men gonna be strong and rise up for him? How long you gonna be simple and continue to hang out in front of the store and smoke weed all day? That ain't nothing productive. God said, who is going to stand up for me? Read.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Who gonna rise up for God against the people who work and sin in the community? Who gonna do that? Who gonna tell the little kids, man, hey, don't roll no blunt up, don't smoke? You understand what I'm saying? Because by what we do, we set bad examples. That's what we do. We set bad examples because why? We the leaders in the community. Y'all kings, but we living like servants. Why we living like servants? Because our mindset is destroyed. Drop that. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 28. Our people don't understand the state that we living in right now is destroyed.
Right.
We don't know where we come from, and we don't know what we used to do as a people. God said we were supposed to be a kingdom of priests. We are a royal priesthood, but we don't even know where we come from. I challenge any one of y'all to tell me where y'all come from. Watch this, read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
You know what the Bible say? The Bible say the Lord is going to smite us with madness. Madness is us hanging outside the stove, chilling all time of the night. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody got a family. We need to take care of our families. You understand what I'm saying? Read.
And blindness and astonishment of heart.
And astonishment of heart. We out here sagging our pants, got our pants way below our butt. Don't no other nation do that but the so-called black people. We hanging outside all day, drinking and smoking, getting loaded, getting drunk. Ain't nobody coming in trying to fix the black community. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
And that's what we got. We got an astonishment of heart. Now when we look at one another, we look at one another with disgust. You'll gun another black man down before you go and gun a white man down.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the hatred that we got in our heart for each other. Whenever another black man trying to tell you to do something and show you how to do something right, you don't want to hear it. Because a lot of black people got an inferiority complex. They can't stand to see another black man that know more than them tell them how to do something.
Right.
Because they feel like they know it all. You understand what I'm saying? But watch this. This is what God say. Give me Luke chapter 7 and verse 31. This is what God say about the so-called black man that's living in Baton Rouge today. Watch this. Watch how he describe y'all. Read.
The book of Luke chapter 7 and verse 31. And the Lord said, whereunto then shall I liken the men of this generation.
So God saying, what should I compare the men of this generation to that's hanging out here in front of the store? Read.
And so what are they like?
And what are they like? Let's see what God say.
They are like unto children.
God say the grown men in Baton Rouge is like unto children. They like children. Bro, our people been doing this since middle school, high school. When you gonna get tired of coming out and selling the little dime packs? We hustling backwards. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't gonna never rise above the occasion if we continue to stay in the state that we in. Read.
They are like unto children sitting in the marketplace.
They like children sitting in the marketplace, playing around. Read.
And calling one to another, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced.
Yeah, man, we got that music going, man. Them jiggers made me do it. That's what they say in Baton Rouge. You understand what I'm saying? This is what God is describing the black man in America right now, in Baton Rouge. He's describing y'all and showing y'all how low we have became as a people. Read.
Right. We have mourned to you, and ye have not wept.
Man, we done cried to you and you ain't wept with us. Give me Sirach chapter 10 and verse 33. Because our people gotta wake up, bro. Matter of fact, hold that. Give me Acts chapter 13 and verse. Is it Acts or Romans? High time to awake. Give me that. Romans chapter 13 and 11. Because it's time for our people to get their minds right. Because the longer we stay in this estate, and it's a shame because the older men have failed the younger men. Because y'all supposed to be the examples. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be the ones telling the young how to move and how to do what they need to do. But we got so many older men that have lost the sense of hope to where they done fell off, and now they teaching the young men how to be wrong. Read that.
The book of Romans chapter 13 verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
So now it is high time to awake out of sleep. God letting y'all know, man, y'all been slumbering and sleeping the whole time. Y'all ain't never learned the truth. You ain't never learned that you from the tribes of Israel. The church ain't teaching you that. Why? Because the government pays the church to teach you lies. That's what they want you to believe. They want you to believe that Christ is a white man. They want you to believe that. Why? Because then if Christ is a white man, then that's what I'm superior to. You understand what I'm saying? When them cops pull up, you know what I'm saying? They get your mind right real quick. But when it comes to another black man, now you wanna shoot, now you wanna fight. That's what we got going on. Read.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
But you see the prophets out here teaching. We teaching the Bible. We showing our people a different way. We showing our people the truth that they haven't been heard, that they haven't been heard in this community. That's how we gonna start to change things. We ain't gonna change nothing if we don't stand for something. We gotta start to stand for the laws of God. We gotta start doing what God told us to do. Give me Hosea chapter 4 and verse 1. Give me Hosea chapter 4 and verse 1. Because this is why we have so much murder in the community, why we have so many single parent households in the community, and why our people are struggling. You understand what I'm saying? The young man earlier, he was joking around. He asking for $20. A real man don't ask for money.
Right.
We go out and we work for it. You understand what I'm saying? And if our people need help, we help our people. That's what real men do.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Let's read.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
And notice that the Bible is always talking to the children of Israel. We the chosen people of God. We the kings on this earth, brothers. Y'all gotta wake up. Y'all gotta start to see the truth. Read.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
But God got a problem with the so-called black man in America. God got a problem with the man in Baton Rouge right now today. This is what he's talking about. That's why whenever your homeboy die and you pray to God, he ain't hearing none of your prayers. You understand what I'm saying? We dying continuously in these streets. Read.
Because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of God in the land.
It ain't no truth in Baton Rouge. Everybody lying. You understand? Hey, young brother, come here real quick. I got a question for you. Come see me. Real quick, bro. Because a lot of our people don't understand we ain't got no truth in the community. We got about 4 churches on the corner and none of them telling the truth. You understand what I'm saying? They'll tell you come as you are, but you'll never find come as you are in the Bible. God requires us to change. Read.
By swearing and lying and killing.
And these are all the things he said by swearing and lying. Hey, this how you know the Bible is talking about so-called black people. My sister, listen. Whenever you meet a black person, don't they be like, oh, I swear to God I did this, or I swear to God I did that. Listen to what the Bible is saying. Read that again.
By swearing and lying.
Hey, and they swear and they lie. That's what black people do. That's how we showing you that this Bible is true.
Right.
It's a true book. It's talking to the so-called blacks in America. Read.
By swearing and lying and killing and stealing.
Hey, my sister, it's not Baton Rouge one of the murder capitals? God says it's killing going on in the community. You know why? Because none of our people trying to stand up for what God got to say. Everybody's standing up for a lie. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, and look, my brother, we cool, bro. Hey, look, you my brother. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we come over here to teach y'all. It ain't no hatred in our heart, but a lot of our people got hatred for us because we teaching y'all the right thing. Hey, look, we trying to better you, my brother. We ain't talking about you. We trying to lift you up. We telling you, hey, you a king. Give me 1 Peter chapter 2. Give me 1 Peter chapter 2. Because my brother say we talking about it. We ain't talking about y'all. We trying to uplift y'all.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We see the decay, the state that y'all in, and we trying to wake y'all up.
Right.
That's real love. Right. A lot of our people ain't been taught real love, my brother. So that's why you feel like we coming with hate. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming out here trying to fix the black community but us. We the ones come out here and clean up the community.
Right.
We the ones teaching the young ones how to go in the career field and start businesses.
Right.
Ain't nobody doing that for y'all. But we got hatred for y'all. Let's read this Bible. Read.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation.
Now you hear what this Bible say? This Bible say we the chosen generation, bro.
Right.
We the chosen generation. Right. That's why everybody want to be like the black man. That's why it's like that. Why you think everything that we do, we excel in it? You know what I'm saying? When we go into the fashion industry, they want to be like the black man. When we go into the music industry, they want to be like the black man or the black woman. You understand what I'm saying? Read that again.
But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation.
It ain't say holy, meaning we set apart. God don't love everybody, bro.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? God only loves his people. That's the message that we trying to preach to our people. But a lot of our people don't want to hear. And I'm going to show you that in the Bible. Give me Zechariah chapter 7 and verse 11. Because a lot of our people ain't listening to the word of God. That's why you think we coming with hatred. But we really coming with the truth to wake you up, to let you know your real enemies out here on your back. You understand what I'm saying? We got bigger enemies than just me and you, my brother. What about the people that put these neighborhoods together? What about that? You gonna stand up and voice against that? But you would rather talk against your brother, talking about we hate you. It's real love right here. Watch this read.
The book of Zechariah chapter 7 and verse 11. But they refused to hearken.
You hear what God say? They refuse to hearken. That's how we know we talking to the people of the Bible. Read.
And pulled away the shoulder.
And they pull away their shoulder. They turn their shoulder, man. I don't want to hear that. Read.
And stopped their ears.
And they stop their ears, man. Y'all need to go ahead and get out the corner with that. Read.
That they should not hear. Yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone.
Hey, black people, the Bible just say, hey, yo, brother, come here real quick. Come here real quick. Watch this. Listen to what the Bible's saying. This is what we out here to do. We out here to wake our people up. You know why? Because a lot of our people ain't never been told the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Who is this person right here? That's my question. Who that is?
They say it's supposed to be the Lord.
That's supposed to be the Lord, right? Yeah. So have you ever read the description of the Lord looking like this in the Bible?
They say it's supposed to be bronze, but
hey, look, and I'm gonna show you right out of the Bible, because the brothers say we talking about them and that we pushing hatred. You understand what I'm saying? But we ain't never been taught real love. Give me 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3, and then we're gonna get the true image of Christ. This is what we do for our people.
Right.
You understand? We got full-time jobs just like everybody else, but we take our precious time when we could be spending with our family to come out here and teach our people.
Right.
That's real love. Read.
The book of 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3.
Read.
For this is the love of God.
Hey, this the true love of God. Our people don't really know what the real love is. You think real love is coming and giving you a hug and embracing when you know what I'm saying? That's what they think real love is. But watch what God say real love is. Read.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments, my brother. Hey, my brother, this real love. When we keep God's commandments, that's how we love each other, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, look, though.
What's up, bro?
They getting tired of you popping.
Hey, look, watch this. They gonna get tired of a lot of things. But one thing they ain't gonna be able to do is stop this truth. You understand what I'm saying? Whether they want us to move or not, we ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Read
yourself.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. The Bible, what we teaching, it ain't never been taught in the hood before. Right. So what we trying to teach y'all ain't never heard it before. So if y'all want us to go, we ain't going nowhere because why? We commanded to do this.
Right.
Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Listen, bro.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him.
Now, why would you do that? Because we brothers. Give me Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. But I'm saying though, we come from the same place. We got people.
We believe in like
what?
Discipline points and shit like that. You'll get
DP. Why would you want to? And that's the problem with our people. Read this out of the Bible, bro. Because why would you want to DP another man that look just like you? But when the white man come over here, y'all ain't DPing the white man. Y'all ain't DPing the Arabs. You feel what I'm saying? Watch this, read, bro.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
God said we not supposed to have hatred in our heart for our brothers, man. You my brother, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So you ain't supposed to be looking at me to DP me. You understand what I'm saying? If anything, you should be looking to uplift me.
Right.
If anything. You understand what I'm saying? But our people are cold-hearted. Y'all ain't got no love in y'all heart. That's why y'all DP another man who look just like you. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
And you hear what the Bible say? God is a black man. You understand what I'm saying? He say you supposed to correct your brother when he going wrong.
Right.
If I see one of y'all finna get hit by a bus, I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, get out the street. Because why? That's real love.
Right.
But our people haven't been showed that love, so when we come with real love, y'all think it's hatred. Right. That's why we showing y'all keeping the commandments is real love. Right. Because I know one thing. If I love my brother, I ain't gonna sleep with his woman. If I love my brother, if I see his child that needs something, I'm gonna go help him out. You understand what I'm saying? Continue to read.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children.
And we ain't supposed to hate each other. The same very man over there that's saying that we preach and hate, you feel what I'm saying? They'll say they love God. How can you love God who you ain't seen and hate the person who look just like you? That's backwards. You understand what I'm saying? Give me that. 1 John chapter, read that.
The book of 1 John, chapter 4 and verse 20. If a man say, I love God and hated his brother.
If you say in your mind, you say, I love God and you hate your brother, guess what God say? Watch this, read.
He is a liar.
Yeah, what?
He is a liar.
Yeah, what?
He is a liar.
Yeah, what?
He is a liar.
Man, a lot of y'all ain't no real niggas. That's what I'm just saying. Y'all are real niggas. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all ain't real according to the Bible.
Right.
We standing on what God say. You understand what I'm saying? God say if you hate your brother that look just like you a liar. What? That means you what you speaking, you ain't even telling the truth. So you ain't really standing on business. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of our people don't know the truth according to this Bible, bro.
Right.
And we gotta really wake up, bro. A lot of us, we sleep. We got real enemies, bro. We really got real enemies. We gotta stop playing the childish games, bro. Right. Give me Titus chapter 3 and verse 3. We gotta stop playing games because when the water get cut off in this community, who y'all gonna run to? Right. When the food gets short, because it's coming. We coming out here to tell y'all this. The white man ain't telling y'all this. Right. They got bombs flying back and forth over there across Israel and gas prices steady rising. So guess what? When the gas prices get high, guess what stop coming into the cities? Food. So, in the meanwhile, between time, a lot of y'all ain't gonna have food in the community because why? They setting off bombs over there across the earth.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.